Yoruba group berates AMB Tanko Yakassai over comments on Tinubu and Yoruba Nation. The socio-cultural organization Yoruba Commitment Forum has berated Second Republic politician and other statesman, Ambassador Tanko Yakassai, for his comment on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as well as the agitators of Yoruba Nation. The recent bullying and subtle threat issued to the President and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, by an elder statesman, Ambassador Tanko Yakassai, has caught the attention of the Yoruba Commitment Forum, and we need to appeal to the old man to take it easy on Yoruba matters. By our upbringing as Yoruba, we defer to age and tradition so much that ordinarily we would not have loved to join issues with him, but for the fact that Alhaji Yakassai has been around for so long and he knows so much, we would respectfully wish to ask him questions, begging for answers. He was not the first to say that it was not interested in independence or being part of Nigeria. Didn't they not call for Araba later in the 60s? B. In the Nigerian state, aren't there diverse tribes and people plagued with religious, tribal, and ancestral crisis? C. Has there been any unity in diversity where a section of a country seeks to overrun the other to dip the Quran into the lagoon, boasting of being born to rule always? And the other times, did your boys not confirm to us that Nigeria is the inheritance gifted to them by Uthman Danfodio, their grandfather? Did they not invite their brothers all over the world to come over and invade Nigeria for them? D. Is there any justice, equity, and fairness in a section north of Nigeria, always making requests, getting more than required, only to block other sections from making requests at all? Can they call for a peaceful separation be created with violent exit? Is peaceful separation not possible? Is it about war? Did the United States of America not separate from Britain? Belgium from Netherlands, Singapore from Malaysia, Pakistan from India, and many more of such separations without war? Back home in Africa, didn't Sudan break into North and South Sudan in recent history? Our neighbors and brothers, Ghanaians, even changed their colonial name of Gold Coast to Ghana for identification. What is the fear, anxiety, force, and mistrust about? Can there be free choice, freedom of association? Is it by force that we must be held together and by the jugular? H. What harm do you foresee in Yoruba land separating peacefully from a non-productive and choking relationship in Nigeria? Upon separation, will you not be the first elder to thank the younger generation for the mutual trust, harmony, peace, and progress brought about in the separated sections for the benefit of all, sir? Finally, we firmly believe that civil and peaceful separation in Nigeria is a panacea to the many ills bedridden this country, as peace has eluded us as a nation since 1960. We call on the Afenifere elders and leaders of Yoruba land to close ranks and save our race. Nítorí pé we reiterate our call for a free Yoruba nation under a peaceful and constitutional arrangement, while pledging our loyalty to the leadership of Prof. Banji Akintoye and Sunday Igboho in our call for justice, equity, and fairness. This is interesting. Oh. This is interesting. But may them tell us within Tanko Yakassai talk first. Sincerely, I keep asking myself. We don't really know what this Tanko Yakassai said. Sincerely, I don't know. I don't know what he said. Had it been I know the exact word he said, then we can come in and weigh in fully. But because I know said for what's it called? For this group, it's a group now, right? It's a social cultural Yoruba commitment forum. They say they came outside and they are not happy with what he said. Thank God Almighty that the Yorubas are getting wise and their eyes are getting open from the destruction of the Fulani clan of the north. Until we practice true federalism, come 1,000 years will be worse than this. Did Yoruba close their eyes before? It is when Igbo are not controlling power that you complain. Yoruba have always been in a position when Igbo always supported Fulani to get crumbs. Really? Okay. Balewa, Zik, Shagari Ekweme, Babangida Okowe, Atiku, Ben Obi, Buhari Okadigbo, Atiku Peter Obi, Atiku Ifeanyi Okowa. All these times, Igbo opened their eyes or closed them. You don't even understand where this is coming from. He's saying they opened their eyes being to, what's it called? Coming out and demanding what they demanded. Like I said, I don't know what exactly, Yakassai told the Yorubas, or that's the Yoruba nation, those where they talk say they won't go, they want secede. She be the English for Nigeria. Nigeria should stop deluding itself, hoping to develop in its own wiggly form. It should face reality by separating peacefully, for its various components to develop at their pace. Pre-1966, Nigeria was much more focused than it is today. There is constitutional amendment going on. The Yoruba should fight for the inclusion of cessation clause in the constitution that will guarantee any part of the federation that wants to break away to do so. This is what the Southern, Eastern, or should I say the Igbos have been also been asking for a very long time. Those ones that don't even start them. The people that signed are not known in Yoruba land. Those that matters are not with you, okay? Yoruba should stop standing on the fence. Let them make a firm stand on what they want. Yoruba holds Nigeria together. If they decide on secession, no tribe will stop them. The secession will also encourage the Biafra and other parts to move. The group lack Omolabi spirit, as they would concord light and ascribe the same to another section of the country. Well said, replied, and this food will start from both of them. This country must surely separate, and it is now. These Fulani people that came from Funta Jalon Mountain from Ethiopia are taking too much, and I've heard of the recent that Hausas have told them to leave their lands with all the atrocities they have been committing. It was just that the other tribes kept quiet for long, but now it's a no-no. For God's sake, this is the first time we are having a democracy. Military rule is determined by the party played in a coup d'etat. Those who planned and execute take over the government. That is what happened in military regime. Where did Born to Rule come in here? OBJ Yoruba descent became the first president, and for 8 years, then did not took over, and now a Yoruba man. Who is really claiming to be born to rule? Yakassai is a strong supporter of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, so because of that, he cannot criticize his government if the need arises. Then Asabio, but me, what I'm going to say is, for Yakassai to come outside and say something, that means saying himself don't say something. But because we not get that info, we not go fit talk, eh? We go they look out for that info. Right on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.